The ocean is a place of mystery, silence, and power. Beneath the calm waves, secrets are hidden. Above the horizon, giants move slowly but carry unimaginable firepower. Imagine looking out at sea and suddenly seeing a massive steel fortress, one that can launch fighter jets, fire missiles across continents, or disappear beneath the surface like a ghost. These are the warships of 2025, the most advanced creations of human engineering, designed not just to defend nations but to dominate entire oceans. Today, we count down the top 10 most powerful Navy warships in the world. Stay with me until the very end, because the number 1 warship is so advanced, it changes the way naval warfare will be fought for decades to come. Number 10, the Zumwalt-class destroyer, USA. Our journey begins with a warship that looks like it came straight from the future, the Zumwalt-class destroyer. At first glance, its sleek, angled design almost seems alien. But that shape is no accident. It's built to deflect radar waves, making this 15,000-ton beast appear as small as a fishing boat on enemy radar. Armed with advanced missile systems and prepared for the next generation of railguns and lasers, the Zumwalt represents America's leap into future naval warfare. Only 3 exist, making them rare, but their presence is enough to turn heads worldwide. Number 9, the Kirov-class battlecruiser, Russia. From futuristic stealth, we move to sheer brute force. The Russian Kirov-class battlecruiser is one of the largest and most heavily armed surface warships in existence. Nuclear-powered, displacing over 24,000 tons, and armed with long-range missiles, it's a floating fortress. First designed in the Cold War, the Kirov has been upgraded with modern systems to stay relevant. Sailing beside one is like standing in the shadow of history, and a reminder that Russia still holds cards in global naval power. Number 8, the Type 055 destroyer, China. China's ambitions on the sea are no secret. At number 8, we meet the Type 055 destroyer, a massive vessel often described as a cruiser disguised as a destroyer. With 112 vertical launch cells, it can rain down missiles on air, sea, and land targets. Its radar can track stealth aircraft, and it sails as the backbone of China's growing fleet. Sleek, modern, and deadly, the Type 055 is a statement. China is here to challenge the oceans once dominated by others. Number 7, the Queen Elizabeth-class carrier, United Kingdom. Now we cross to the United Kingdom. The Queen Elizabeth-class aircraft carrier is Britain's crown jewel at sea. With the ability to carry over 60 aircraft, including the advanced F-35B Lightning II, this warship is essentially a floating city of air power. Its twin-island design makes it unique, and its cooperation with NATO allies ensures that the Royal Navy still sails as a force to be reckoned with. Britain's naval heritage stretches back centuries, and in 2025, the Queen Elizabeth-class continues that story with pride. Number 6, the Yasin-class submarine, Russia. Silent, invisible, deadly. That's the best way to describe the Yasin-class nuclear-powered submarine. While surface warships display their might openly, the Yasin lurks beneath, unseen, waiting for the perfect strike. It can launch cruise missiles capable of hitting targets hundreds of miles away, and its stealth technology makes it one of the quietest submarines ever built. In modern warfare, sometimes the most terrifying enemy is the one you never see coming, and that's exactly what the Yasin represents. Number 5, the Nimitz-class carrier, USA. If you think of American naval dominance, chances are you picture the Nimitz-class aircraft carrier. For decades, these giants have been the backbone of U.S. power projection. Capable of carrying around 90 aircraft, powered by nuclear reactors that let them stay at sea for decades without refueling, the Nimitz-class has been everywhere, from peacekeeping missions to war zones. Even though newer carriers are now taking the spotlight, the Nimitz-class remains a legendary symbol of naval power. Number 4, the Charles de Gaulle, France. France may not have the largest fleet, but it does have one of the most impressive individual ships, the Charles de Gaulle, Europe's only nuclear-powered carrier. It carries Rafale fighter jets, advanced early warning aircraft, and serves as the pride of the French Navy. More than just a warship, it's a tool of diplomacy, sailing across the globe to remind allies and rivals alike that France remains a serious player on the seas. Number 3, the Sejong the Great-class destroyer, South Korea. South Korea might surprise some people on this list, but the Sejong the Great-class destroyers are among the most heavily armed surface ships in the world. Larger than America's famous Arleigh Burke-class destroyers, these warships boast 128 vertical launch cells, more than even the U.S. Navy's newest destroyers. With the Aegis combat system, they can track and destroy multiple threats at once, from incoming missiles to submarines lurking below. South Korea, surrounded by powerful neighbors, built these giants to ensure its survival, and they stand as proof of its cutting-edge naval technology. Number 2, the Gerald R. Ford-class carrier, USA. If the Nimitz was legendary, the Gerald R. Ford class is revolutionary. This is the newest and most advanced aircraft carrier in the world. With electromagnetic launch systems instead of old steam catapults, advanced radar, and reduced crew requirements, the Ford class is designed for the 21st century. It carries more aircraft, launches them faster, and requires less manpower to operate. At over 100,000 tons, it's not just a ship, it's a floating nation of power. The Ford class represents America's commitment to keeping its naval edge far into the future. Number 1, the USS Enterprise, Future Ford Class, USA. And finally, number 1, the USS Enterprise, the newest of the Ford-class supercarriers. Named after the legendary Enterprise that served in World War II, this ship is the ultimate symbol of naval supremacy. With the ability to project air power anywhere on Earth, equipped with next-generation defenses, and built to integrate future weapons like lasers and hypersonic missiles, the Enterprise is the crown jewel of global sea power. Standing on its deck, you're not just on a ship, you're on the future of warfare itself. Closing. From the stealthy Zumwalt to the massive Enterprise, from the silent Yasen submarine to the proud Charles de Gaulle, these warships define the ocean in 2025. Each one represents not only military power, but also the pride, history, and future of the nations that built them. The seas may look calm, but beneath the waves and across the horizon, these giants remind us that the ocean is still the ultimate battlefield. So, which of these warships do you think truly deserves the crown of sea dominance? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey through the most powerful Navy warships of 2025, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of military technology. Because the story of power at sea has only just begun.